And hello and good evening from the home of the Indiana Pacers, which is Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. It's time for Thunder basketball here on WWS, the Sports Animal, and on the iHeartRadio app. I'm Dean DeVos here in downtown Indianapolis, the YouTuber, our producer, and engineer back in Oklahoma City. Our only trip out to the East Coast and our only trip to Indianapolis, as the Thunder are in Indianapolis taking on the Eastern Conference champions, the defending Eastern Conference champions, the Indiana Pacers. These two teams met in the NBA Finals one season ago. Thunder is 1-0. Pacers are starting their season opener. As you look at the lineup, we got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luke Dort, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Hartenstein. And then for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Nesmith, Pascal Siakam, and Isaiah Jackson. That is your starting five for this
and preparing for battle.
game.
Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Hi everyone,
yes.
and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Indiana Pacers. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies. And on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
That's going to be a back-to-back.
Great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be
Thunder wearing the blue jerseys, white numerals, Thunder in blue. Pacers wearing their home whites, Indiana Pacers, with navy numbers and numerals, blue shorts, Thunder in blue pants, white shorts. We're underway here in Indianapolis.
Playing together in the front court, and it's Nesmith in at small forward.
This is the only meeting the Thunder will be here at Indianapolis, unless they play again in the NBA Finals. No good. They had a good game on Wednesday against the Rockets. Halliburton has the ball, just underway here in the first quarter. Thanks for joining us here on Sunday. Thunder will be in Atlanta starting Tuesday. They take on the Hawks. There's a three. That is good. Pacers up 3-0 just like that.
In a matter of nanoseconds.
SGA passes to Williams.
Nice score. For three, cha-ching, that Thunder money ball. We're tied at 3. Already a minute in the contest.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's
Pacers, a team they will only see twice. They'll be playing the Pacers at home later this season.
Over Holmgren. Siakam, no good.
Siakam, no good. Hartenstein with the rebound.
You expect him to knock that one down.
Dort pass to Williams.
Miss. Hartenstein with the rebound. It's in.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself
5-3 Thunder just underway here. Thanks for joining us here on the Sunday night NBA.
Opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Oh, great three.
Remember, he's led the league in assists.
Holmgren outside. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he makes it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Good job for Shai. SGA gets the point, 7-6 Thunder.
Pass to Siakam.
Currently having dinner right now as I'm doing this game.
Siakam, no good.
Siakam missed. Holmgren gets the rebound. Going the other way. Jay Will takes the shot. It's in. Jay Will. Nice start for the Thunder, who are 4-6. They're up 9-6.
Nembhard outside. Halliburton, a screen on Dort. Nembhard for 3.
There's a 3, and it's missed. Holmgren gets the rebound.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. No question, this offense has some firepower.
Another basket there.
In all that they're doing right now. And why
11-6 Oklahoma City.
If the D has no answer for you?
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander
Thunder, the defending NBA champions, beat this same team. They played 3 games here, 4 in Oklahoma City during the NBA Finals. That's how they only trip to Indianapolis between these two teams. Only time they'll meet here in Indiana. They will meet in Oklahoma City later in the year.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that.
Hartson had 10 points in the game against the Rockets.
Now Halliburton out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Bad turnover for the Pacers.
Carlisle and I were able to chat. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball.
Shai was a problem during the playoffs last season.
Working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight.
Although he not sink the 3.
Now here's Halliburton.
The Halliburton, in real life, he's out for the year, but in this mock deal we're doing, he's not.
And here's Siakam.
Pacers playing their first game of 82. Thunder in their second.
Now Halliburton beyond the arc.
Here's a 3. It's missed. Holmgren gets the rebound over the Shai. Almost 2.5 minutes of no points for the Pacers, and Jay Will gets the bucket. 13-6, Oklahoma City.
Pacers trail by 7.
Pacers need to get something going. They're going to call a timeout to discuss that.
Looking at some adjustments. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Graham.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with the
Good start for the Thunder here
experience on the
tonight.
roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
As the dancers are going on 13-6 in favor of OKC. We have a 3-game road trip we are on. We are going to be heading to Atlanta for our only trip at the State Farm Arena. Then we'll play Sean Hart and the Dallas Mavericks.
Effective team when it came to guarding the ball. They played with incredible focus when they had possession and did a great job not letting defenses get the better of them.
And you look at their assists, top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks. Jackson, the pass to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard.
Like I said, since this is East versus West, they only get 2 meetings a season. That's a nice 3.
Halliburton's got 6.
For Halliburton.
The efficiency. I love what he's doing.
All of these Eastern Conference foes we will see only twice a season.
Here's Williams. Indiana with the rebound.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Good stellar defense, missed. Good rebound by Holmgren.
Jackson against Dort. The kick out to Williams. And it goes out.
And that's out of bounds. That's going to be Pacers ball.
With a break here, let's see which team racked up the assists during last year's campaign. In third, the Pacers.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading the basket.
And here's Siakam for 3, and he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Pascal's going to be a problem.
Siakam forcing that defense to
13-12 Thunder.
SGA looking around. Count it. 2 for 4.
In SGA with the bucket. 18-12 Thunder.
To task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points.
Thanks for joining us here on this Sunday evening.
Pass to Jackson.
We'll be back on Tuesday for the Atlanta game.
Now Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Shoots over SGA. Good work
Not making
defensively by
shot.
Gilgeous Alexander. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Dort finds Williams. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. The 3.
SGA for 3 is missed. That was a rebound, but
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Nesmith. And here's Siakam for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It
28
was
assists
that level
in
of
their
dominance.
game against
And,
the
you know, everything
Rockets.
seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now here's Jackson. Still without a bucket. Siakam against Holmgren. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. That one's good. This game is all even.
He is in a
all
groove.
even.
You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Williams.
Wait for 3.
Again, Oklahoma
Rebound by
City, no good.
Siakam.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a
9
function of
rebounds
effort
for the
and
Thunder,
intensity.
7
You
for
know,
the
ball
Pacers. That's
doesn't
well, make that
discriminate.
10 for the
Whoever
Thunder.
goes and
instead of
gets
the
it,
Pacers.
that's who owns it.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. Coming off a 12-point game. Again, the miss by Williams.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Shoots
SGA
over Hartenstein.
playing good in the game against.
Siakam, no good.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making
Shot.
it
3
way too
points, 1
easy
for
for
6, 1
Holmgren.
for 3.
Gotta push him
Yeah.
farther out than this.
And timeout
Not
called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Jackson. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Matherin's checked in for Nesmith. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nimhart. Then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2.
4
Toppin on
minutes
screen
left
on
here in the
Caruso.
first quarter.
Matherin passes to Toppin. Up top, McConnell. Back to Toppin. Launches it.
If we were supposed to play this on
Gilgeous Alexander
Friday,
with a
but
rebound.
I totally forgot because I had to
Oklahoma
work on
City
10
shooting
off,
an
so that's why
impressive
it's on Sunday.
47%.
Right, but that's okay.
Wide open look. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Good rebound for the
Struggles
Pacers.
To heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Well, SGA will get the steal. That was a clumsy
Gilgeous Alexander
turnover
against McConnell.
by the Pacers there.
Wallace with it. Wiggins with a screen on Halliburton. Back to SGA from behind the arc.
SGA for 3
Indiana
does
with a
not
rebound.
go
He's
in.
been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
2 for 7 for Shea. Here's a 3 that's missed. Rebound by
Holmgren's got his 6th rebound
Holmgren.
on the night. Outside Gilgeous Alexander.
for
Drops
3.
it.
Got it.
SGA's got 7.
SGA's finally got 7.
Focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Now here's Halliburton. 9 points in the game. Toppin and screen on Caruso. And Indiana misses again.
Rebound
Oklahoma
by
City
Shea.
leading by 5. Gilgeous Alexander up top.
What the Thunder need to do here in these road games, especially when you're only visiting a city once
Back
a
to
year
Gilgeous
like
Alexander.
Boston,
Wiggins outside.
Indianapolis, which we're at tonight, as that
Mark
3
there
is
with a 3.
missed.
Yeah, and the defense is
Is
really
you gotta
gonna tighten
silence
up on
the
him.
whole
He's
crowd.
just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's
Up
Toppin
it
from the
for
arc.
3
The
is
Thunder
missed.
pull it in.
Holmgren gets another
Holmgren's
rebound.
got rebound number 7 tonight.
Already 7 rebound for Holmgren.
Caruso
That's pretty
outside.
good. Here's Caruso.
1:43
Wallace
left in
for
the first quarter
3.
of the game.
Missed. Atherton
Pacers
gets the
trail by
rebound.
5.
Pacers need to get
outside.
something going on this possession because they've really been wasting possessions.
Halliburton outside.
Halliburton, McConnell.
McConnell
I
passes to
played with
Halliburton.
T.J. McConnell.
And here's
He's a good
Toppin from the
player.
arc.
Oh, three is missed. Holmgren gets another rebound. That's 8 tonight for Holmgren. To SGA, who does the dice. Wallace for three is was wide open on that three. Not good. Another basket miss for the Pacers. SGA got the rebound that time under a minute to go.
Once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having
Wallace tries to over to Holmgren, who gets it in. Chet Holmgren, another basket there.
You have to do the invisible.
It's 22-15 Thunder here in the first quarter, as here's Halliburton who gets the ball. Boy, the Pacers are getting off to a sluggish start to their season.
Halliburton on the wing.
One thing we are going to talk about when we get ready to take on Atlanta is that's a 2 for Halliburton, who's got 11 points here this evening.
They're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Shot clock is turned off for the rest of the quarter.
And here's SGA. He's got 7.
SGA, who's got 7 points so far tonight. The substitutions here for 3. It's off. And the Thunder will have a 22-17 lead at the end of the first quarter.
Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Oh, yeah. Good start for the Thunder here tonight, as we're here in Indianapolis at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse, part of NBA Premier Week.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys
Now,
think
second
about the
quarter
Thunder here in
underway.
this one?
Pacers will get the ball for the third. Thunder will get the ball for the fourth. Siakam over the top man for 3. It is off. Rebound by Williams. Jay Will gives it to Wallace.
They've got T.J. McConnell. Obi Toppin out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's
Wiggins,
Pascal Siakam.
who checked in.
Shepherd
Jay Will gets it in. 2 points for Jalen Williams. And it's a 7-point lead for the Thunder. Really important for the Thunder to get something going here. Hi, 2 people watching. Of course, I'm not watching the chat because I'm calling the game. As Caruso gets a rebound. 19 rebounds for the Thunder, the 14 for the Pacers.
They've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Of course, I used to be on the Pacers on 2K21. I know what it's like to play in Indianapolis. You know, playing against the Thunder. I've never lost against the Thunder, believe it or not. Ever since I started doing NBA games. Mathurin shot is good. He made the Thunder miss, and it's 24-19 Thunder.
Pass to Sorber.
Talked about as Sorber, by the way, checked in. SGA played 12 minutes in that first quarter. Nice shot there.
Sorber's got his first points of the game.
So Sorber gets his first points. 26-19 OKC.
Quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's Siakam.
Pascal Siakam, who has a championship with the Toronto Raptors
This one for 3.
back in 2019, as that's a 3 shot. Thunder lead 26-22.
Because it'll only help build his confidence.
Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or 2 to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean,
As Wallace has the ball, they're chanting defense. Wiggins to Jay Will for 3. Jay Will gets a 3 ball there. He's got 6 points in the first quarter. He's really making it work, and now it's 29-22 Thunder, excuse me.
Here's Shepherd.
First meeting of 2 between these two teams, these East versus West. Of course, Atlanta is the same vote. First time we'll see only trip to Atlanta.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
All 15 Eastern Conference teams, we get 2 meetings a year, as that's a 3 ball. Pacers going to need a timeout to sort this out.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Pacers have already wasted 3 timeouts here in this first half. Thunder has yet to use any of their timeouts. Really important for the Thunder to just silence these crowds when they're not at the Paycom Center. That's probably one of their biggest goals they got to do is silence the crowds. So far, they're doing a very good job doing that here tonight.
Gilgeous Alexander comes in for Wiggins.
So Shea's back in the game. So it's Tyrese Halliburton.
And
Siakam has the ball. 32-22 Oklahoma City.
Toppin outside. Jacks up a 3.
Pop in for 3. Miss. Caruso got the rebound.
But the results just have not been there.
Thunder's next home game will be on the second half. Is going to be game 2 of a back-to-back.
Back to Wallace.
That will be when they will be back home.
Williams in the post.
41 games at home, 41 on the road. Our first of 41 here at Indianapolis. Our only trip to Indy. Barring if we make the playoffs and we face these Pacers again in the NBA Finals. That's a 3 and that's good.
After missing his first 5.
Has become a good jump
Or Sean Art, as I said, will join me for the 3 Mavericks games, just like what we did for the OKC Round Rock, even though I did forget to invite him to that first series, but I won't forget this time as that 3 is missed. K. Will gets the rebound. J. Will and SGA. That's Caruso over to J. Will. Jalen Williams just on fire. Now it's 35-25 Thunder.
They've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton.
So you get a nice stretch of that shot is missed. Rebound by J. Will.
For Oklahoma City, they've got
Jalen Williams really just taking it easy as here's SGA. Back to J. Will. Thunder lead back up to 10, 35-25. There's a shot, miss. Rebound by Tompkins. Over to Halliburton. Or La Senor Sean. Speaking of the person I'm going to have for the 3 Mavericks games we're going to have coming up. That will be after the Thunder goes to Atlanta. You'll see that game on Tuesday. Senor Sean will join me for the game on Thursday. We'll have an early tip. Don't know what time we will be streaming, but I will have Sean in the VC with me for that matchup. As Caruso, just nice shot for Caruso. 37-27, back to a 10-point lead for the Thunder, just like that.
Well, when you look at the assist totals,
We get 2 trips to Dallas, or I get 2 trips to Dallas. Sean gets his 12th trip to OKC. First of 3 between the Mavericks and the Thunder. That'll be after we go to Atlanta.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters.
J. Will
league rim.
takes a shot, missed, rebound by Tompkins. 37-29 Oklahoma City. McConnell has a chance to get something going. Pacers really not doing a good job in this first half. Just can't get anything going and trying to disrupt the Oklahoma City offense, which they haven't done so tonight. Halliburton takes a 3. It's going to be well off. Rebound by J. Will.
First quarter, he was killing them from outside.
4-11, 3 of 8 for Tyrese Halliburton. 11 points. That's really bad. Here's J. Will for 3. It is off. Rebound by Tompkins. Halliburton. Shot. Missed. Rebound by the Thunder. One turnover for Halliburton, 2 assists. That shot's missed. Mathurin gets the rebound, so not really sure what's going on with Tyrese Halliburton. Only 11 points tonight.
outside Matherin. The three is
Matherin for three. It is missed. Rebound by SGA. Over to Caruso. That's SGA has the ball. Thunder will be in Atlanta. That will be starting on Tuesday. Wallace for three. It's off. Rebound by Toppin.
Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton outside.
Thunder really need to make sure to take care of their business. They're doing that as Halliburton missed another rebound.
Down low.
And K-Will gets his first points of the game. 39-29 Thunder, 7-14 for the Thunder, 11 for 38 for the Pacers. So the Pacers really just being inconsistency with their shots. As Siakam shot, missed, rebound by Caruso.
You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Caruso. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. They set a pick. Williams from long range.
For three, it is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Pass to Halliburton. Now here's Toppin.
Doing a very good job stopping this Pacers team. Good rebound by Caruso.
Caruso's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right
2 for 8 for Obi Toppin.
Nice ball movement by
6
Oklahoma
rebounds,
City.
5 points. That's not going to cut it. Cha-ching! A Thunder money ball
His first basket
for
of the game.
Wallace. His first basket, 42-29 Thunder.
Trailing by 13. High post
Siakam gives it to Matherin, to Toppin. Matherin to McConnell.
Pulls it from the top of the key.
It's missed. J-Will gets the rebound.
Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Almost 3 minutes and 40 seconds the Pacers been on a drought as far as point scoring. J-Will with a slam.
Nice decision by SGA.
Good job by SGA, who will get the assist. We have less than 2 minutes left in the game. And the Thunder lead is now 44-29. Here's a 3, and it's good. Back to 12 points. But that is something. That's something you need to do. Work on getting back in the game. 44-32 our score. J. Will for 3. It is off. Rebound by Tyrese Halliburton.
He can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this.
There's a shot, and it's good. Pacers now cut it down to 10. So now does Indiana have something going here in the late stages of the second quarter? Your halftime report with Kenny and the gang is next. That shot's missed, and there's the rebound.
Now Matherin. He's got 5. Here's Toppin. Here's
Hopkins to Siakam.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to
There's
single
Wallace.
digits.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team
Boy,
just
1,
continues to
2 and
suffer.
11 for Siakam. Yeah, 5 points. That's a good slam for SGA. 46-34 Thunder.
Lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
30 seconds left in the first half of this one. Toppin, a screen on Williams. Toppin, left side.
Hopkins, it's good.
5 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah,
He's
5 for
found
11.
His game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
7 rebounds. 46-36.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Thunder really doing a good job here. Second game of 82 here this season.
Pass to Wallace. From deep.
Wallace for 3. It is no good, and the Thunder will have a 46-36 lead at the break.
The Oklahoma City Thunder. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so, bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Yeah. Like Rick Carlisle said, Indiana's not doing a good job with their confidence. Our 2K26 halftime show.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
Moving on, in our game, here are the top performers so far.
Yeah, they're both smart-driven, extremely talented. They've been putting on a show, man.
Taking control individually and as the leaders of their teams. We are watching greatness.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And you saw the stats there. That was it for our 2K26 halftime report. So the Pacers really got some work to do here in the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
They leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it. And you know what? They've come at him a few different
Thunder
ways.
really need to make sure they keep this momentum going throughout the entire second half of this game so they can come away with a victory.
What do you have for us, Sean?
Underway here in the second half.
Debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side.
Halliburton for three, it's missed. Hartenstein gets the rebound, so this is almost like the same thing we've seen in the first half.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams.
Luke Dort has the ball.
Taking a look at the Thunder.
Hartenstein for two is missed. Neesmith gets the rebound.
Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. Now here's Jackson. No made baskets yet. Gilgeous Alexander against Halliburton. Had a chance there to
two, that was missed.
Off target. Thunder leading by 10. To the wing, right side. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Williams.
For three, and it's good. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball.
19 points.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league.
19 points for Jay Will. It is 49-36 OKC.
He's covered by Holmgren.
There's Siakam. Gets a shot, and there's a foul. First foul of the game for either team. And that will be free throws for the Indiana Pacers. There was no fouls in the first half of this game. Almost like what we've had in
All-Star and All-NBA selections. And one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
That's good from Siakam. You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
237.
Pass to Nembhard. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
Taking advantage, but now
just continues
Nembhard trying to get Indiana back in the game.
Now here's Williams. He's got 19. And again, Oklahoma
City, another three, another Cha-Ching Thunder money ball for the Thunder. 55-39. This may be a tough Thunder team to try to beat. Probably, I think LeBron may have something to say about that.
No good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
35 rebounds for the Thunder, 29 for the Pacers.
On the assist from Gilgeous Alexander. Gilgeous Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. It's an 18-point game.
I'm out for Indiana.
Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Thunder have yet to use a timeout in this game. Pacers down to 3 timeouts left in the game. Thunder have yet to use a timeout.
And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. Oklahoma City, #1.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
Yep. Atlanta Hawks beat Toronto 107-96. That's the Thunder's next
A
opponent.
touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
First meeting with Trae Young, as you saw the Sixers destroyed the Celtics. Good game for Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, 30 points. Wasn't enough for the win for the
Check in with
Celtics.
our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys.
Nice
Oklahoma
rebound.
City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go
That
to
was
work
a
every
big
single day
miss, but
with a
nice
smile
job
on
from
my
not
face.
having a turnover.
A great organization.
Tyrese just
All right, Allie, appreciate
faked the shot.
report. Just three to
Hard
shoot.
for 3.
And
It's
once again,
off.
the mark
Rebound by the
Indiana.
Thunder.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Yeah, you look across
Good,
the board.
good game
it's
for Luke,
actually sizing up,
Luke Dort
shaping
here
up to be a
tonight.
great game.
The hard side shot miss. Rebound by Jackson to Halliburton.
Now here's
57-39 Oklahoma City.
Jackson with a screen on Williams.
Nice 3. Shot is missed. Rebound and slammed in.
Hard work creating the second chance
2 points there, and it's 57-41 Oklahoma City. Thunder really
Williams
doing a
with
good
it.
job.
22 points for him. And that one good.
Another shot
Williams
made.
has got 24.
Jalen Williams has come to play tonight. 24 points in 25 minutes.
Just about any spot on the
It's 59-41 Oklahoma City.
Halliburton right side. Neesmith on the wing. Nimhard, the pass to Siakam. Back to Nimhard. Over Dort.
Hard for 3,
No good off
miss.
the back of the rim.
He will get
Here's
the
Oklahoma
rebound.
City now. They're on a 13-5 run. And here's SGA outside.
For 3, that's missed. That was a rebound
Pacers
going
trail
to
by 18.
Jackson.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. First in steals, and they were the
There's a
best team in the
foul
league at taking care
on
of the
Mean
ball.
Park, so that means
First and
Thunderball,
fewest
so an
turnovers.
offensive
And you know
screen.
their team took great pride in that.
And last year,
Boy, the
number
Pacers
one
really
ranking
just
in
having
steals
troubles with the
just
turnovers here
illustrated the
tonight.
level of effort that they put in
Got
on
an
defense.
SGA.
Now here's Dort.
59-41 Thunder.
That's the biggest lead of the game.
Ignore where it says King James just announced he'll retire at season's end.
misses.
That's missed. Rebound by Jackson.
Now the Pacers with it. Halliburton finds Jackson. Neesmith on the wing. Halliburton outside. From deep three-point land.
Range.
Sinks it.
Good.
Range from downtown. Halliburton's got 14 points. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA 59-44. J. Will for 3. That's missed by Jackson.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting a less than
Oh,
average
no,
27% in the
Sean's
third quarter.
Not liking that. Well, remember, Sean will join me on courtside when we call the Mavericks games, which will be the first of 3 for the Mavericks. Cha-ching, another Thunder money ball. Jalen Williams, 11 points in this quarter, 27 total tonight. 62-44 Oklahoma City.
Here's Nimhard.
Question is, will they do good against a really good Hawks team? We'll have to see. As that 3 is missed, J. Will gets the rebound. Not a good night for the Pacers tonight. We'll talk about the Dallas Mavericks. J. Will missed. Rebound by Siakam to Halliburton. Really been struggling. Neesmith for 3. That's missed. Hardenstein with the rebound.
Hardenstein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Dort, the pass to Williams, to the inside.
Over to Hardenstein, and he's been fouled. And that was also the bucket. So the bucket and the foul, so he's going to go for a 3-point play.
And a chance for just a second. to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Boy, the Thunder really just taking care of business here on this on the road tonight.
Style of basketball where the ball moves and players
We'll see if this momentum will be good when we go against the Atlanta Hawks. At some point, we will start losing games.
On fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
And Craig,
Oh, yes,
most
sirree.
didn't expect it. Last season, the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief.
5 minutes left to go in the third. Thunder lead 65-44.
And that makes them dangerous.
5 on the clock.
Toppin
Toppin passes to McConnell.
to McConnell.
Shoots over
Thunder will take on the Hawks on
McConnell's
Tuesday.
shot is off.
Jay Will gets the
And so it's
rebound off
Williams
the
with it.
miss
He
by the
brings it up for
Pacers.
Oklahoma City. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It's the second game of 3 on the road. And the shot's
And
good.
nice shot for SGA as he gets some points, 11 to be exact. Thunder leads 67-44. If you just joining us, Thunder has been leading from start to finish.
Siakam looking it over. Pass to
2 of
Halliburton.
82.
Looking to win the run.
For 3, that's miss. Hardenstein the rebound to
Hardenstein's got 9
SGA.
rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Thunder really just
Toward outside.
taking care of business right now, and if they can do that also going into the fourth,
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
it's going to be fun. Yes, I have Discord on because my
Oklahoma City's got
phone's charging.
No good on the three.
And no, it's not a C port, it's a flat charger.
Indiana shooting poorly at only
That was-
28%.
Yeah, that's been the big difference right there, the Pacers. And like I said, I played against the Thunder. We've really had our struggles, but we got a hard-fought win, whether it was in Oklahoma City or here in
Now here's
Indianapolis.
Halliburton. Guarded closely. Looking to get it going.
As that shot's missed, Holmgren got the rebound.
Hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting
And
to
the
lose his
booing
composure
has
a bit.
begun.
We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Williams. He's got
Thunder trying to
27.
blow this game open.
Pass to Holmgren. Shoots over
Holmgren
Halliburton.
for 2, that's a
Holmgren
miss.
missing.
Siakam with the rebound.
You'd like to see that one go down.
Here's McConnell.
Connell cannot get it in.
Holmgren's got the glass covered
As
here
the
tonight.
crowd is
That's
starting to
11
get
boards
restless
for
here in
him.
Indiana. For 3, that's missed. Rebound by McConnell.
Now the Pacers with it. Inside to stop the drought.
There's a shot.
Halliburton, no
That's
good.
missed.
Kind of deflating
Fans
their
are getting
chances.
really
I know he
restless
really
here.
wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
And there's
Shots
another
good from
2.
SGA.
And the Thunder leads on that number, the 44.
Finisher inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Not really sure what the deal is with the Pacers because
Against Siakam. Halliburton on the way.
this is not the same Indiana Pacers who went up against the Thunder all the way until Game 7. I understand the injury as that shot was
They
missed.
just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And you know they've got to be careful. This
Fans
is
are
where the
really
team
getting
down
restless
breaks
here
down
in the
and guys
third
start
quarter.
playing hero ball.
Now here's Holmgren. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
25, make that 27. Thunder leads 71-44. They're having a fun time here in Indiana.
Stopping this run.
And BA, you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
The YouTuber brought this up in his keys to the game. For the Thunder, just take care of business. Pacers are just getting really sloppy as there's a 3. Finally end the drought, and the Thunder call their first time out of the game.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout, a moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Don't think Rick Carlisle is happy with how his team's been performing tonight. I always like free t-shirts.
And Indiana with some changes. Huff comes in for Pascal Siakam. Furphy comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yep.
Oklahoma City has gone
Down to
4 of
almost
9
a
from
minute
beyond
to
the
go
arc since
here
the
in the
break.
third.
To the left side wing. Here's Jang.
That's Dang.
Off target
Missed.
from three-point
Rebound by
And for the
Furphy.
Pacers, they're shooting 27% in
I got a
today's
foul,
game.
and it's on Caruso, his first. That's a reach-in foul.
That's his first foul of the game. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Jang, and Isaiah Joe subbed in for Jalen Williams.
Yeah.
Pass to Furphy. McConnell right side.
Under a minute to go.
Outside Matherin. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Toppin.
For 3. Miss.
Three-pointer off the mark.
Wiggins the
And the
rebound.
Thunder shooting 48% since the beginning of the third. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins.
The Wiggins, he dunks it in. 73-47 Oklahoma City.
But his hops level the playing field.
McConnell outside.
You're a Thunder fan, you're enjoying this as Furphy gets the 3 up, missed rebound by
The shot
Wiggins.
clock and the game clock. Wallace outside. 12 seconds left in the third. From the baseline.
It's a shot, that's missed. Rebound.
And so it's the Oklahoma
And
City
that's the
Thunder
end of the third.
already up 26 points as this quarter ends. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they
Not
lead.
good for
Time
the
a quick
Pacers
break,
as
then
we're going to
back
head to the final
action.
quarter. 12 minutes left, and then Sean will join me for the post-game report when we are done.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the
Yippers.
accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. As we get going,
Final
in
quarter
number
is
4,
underway.
They've got Benedict Matherin topping out there with Pascal Siakam.
Some of the
Then
fans
there's
have
TJ McConnell,
already headed
and
for
it's
the
Huff
exits.
in at the 5. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
That
Williams
shot
misses.
is missed, and there's the
Surprising to see him
rebound.
miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Back to Toppin. Pass to
Oh,
Huff.
to Toppin. The Huff.
Down low.
Toppin gets it in.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
Caruso, the pass to Wallace.
Course, I just got a work early. Nice shot for the Thunder.
He'll be the first guy to make the
75-49
Boy, the
Oklahoma
defense
City.
looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's McConnell.
Yippers.
Pass to Matherin. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams.
Matherin gets trying to get the shot to Huff. Huff will take a shot, and it's good. It's 75-51 Oklahoma City. 20 for 70 for the Pacers.
Following the bucket by
That's
the
not
Pacers.
good. 20 for 70.
Williams into the lane. Good on the bucket.
Boy,
Williams has got
Jay will
15
cannot be
points in
stopped.
just the second
31
half.
points. Thunder up 77 to 51.
Pass to Huff. Toppin outside.
To Huff.
Three-pointer.
Toppin for 3,
Caruso grabs the board. Caruso's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And Caruso's got 5 rebounds. Jay Will's been on fire tonight.
Seems to me, they've gone
To
after
Wiggins.
this win a little bit more.
Here's Wiggins.
Wiggins takes the shot, and it's good. 79-51 OKC.
Between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's McConnell. Here's Huff.
Huff takes a shot, and he's got it in.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when one
At
wants to fight.
79-53 Oklahoma
Lose
City.
control.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice and
Thunder want to talk it over their second
Called. The Thunder.
time out. They had lots of timeouts, and they've already had to use them up. I said most of the Pacers here heading for the exits.
Indiana making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in.
Yep.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yep, Williams to
Caruso
SGA.
outside. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, SGA.
Caruso for 3 is missed.
Triple.
He made a 3 back in the
Catherine.
first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Toppin outside. Lets the 3 fly. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
So Pacers retain possession.
Now Siakam. Toppin, a screen on Wiggins. Siakam with it. Caruso covers. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. Halliburton.
And wow.
Yes.
Since the break, he has struggled to get going.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Driving inside.
They will. Shot is missed. Rebound by the Pacers.
And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
SGA missed, gets his own rebound, and he missed his
And here's Halliburton.
shot he missed.
So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Chalk up 2 there.
Nice shot by 2, 79-55 Thunder.
He loves getting some wiggle room from the mid-range and elevating to a 2-point bucket. You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator.
Shot.
He hits his man
81-55 Oklahoma City.
Indiana's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Siakam.
Siakam's shot is good. 81-57 Oklahoma City.
Tremendous finish around the rim.
Williams on the wing. It's good. Only a few seconds into the
two
shot.
2 points for
Williams
J.
has gotten
Will.
4 this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them.
Thunder just taking care of business. That's all they have to do.
They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more
Shot
purpose
is good.
so far.
Another Thunder money ball.
That man is laser
86-57 Thunder.
That's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows.
There's a shot, and it's in.
First. Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
SGA passes to Caruso. Wiggins outside, back to Williams. Here he goes. Outside for SGA.
They will to SGA.
Pass to Caruso.
Caruso for 3. It's missed. Rebound by the Pacers.
For Indiana, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Siakam with it. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue.
There's a shot, and that's missed.
It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even, but they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent.
Pacers rebound shot
right now, and in some cases,
The sports update is next, yes.
Before they even become of age to vote.
Well, the way this game is going, it's more than likely the Thunder is going to go to 2-0. SGA with a slam.
Making it look easy.
15 points. Even though he's having a struggling night, Jay Will's the one who's carried the team. It's 88-59.
Now here's Halliburton. Tries to break his ice. Out to the right wing. And Williams.
As of this recording, I have not heard from Tech, unless it's still going on.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Pass to Caruso. Now here's Williams. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Toppin. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Puts up a three. And Halliburton.
That's good. Tyrese Halliburton 3, 88-62 Oklahoma City.
6 assists here tonight. SGA against McConnell. Here's Williams. Lays
That
it
shot
up
is good. 90-62 Thunder.
In the quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to
Shot,
continue to
miss,
attack
rebound by
Since hitting
SGA.
2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
McConnell against
Caruso.
Caruso. Pass to Williams.
To J. Will.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Fires the three.
There's a shot for
Caruso,
3, and
for
that's
3.
good. Should take another Thunder on
his
him.
leisure there, not much resistance.
93-62.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Here's Toppin. And
Pumpkin shot is good, and he got the foul. J. Will's first
It's
foul.
obvious what they discussed at halftime. Let's
Hi,
pound it
Ormy.
inside until they stop us.
Cup inspection is complete. No issues. Chase Hilly's winner. No course R&D. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like
And
this.
also
He said,
that, you know
"I
what
see
that also
everything
means?
that I could
The
do.
ejection
I just can't
is
do anything
confirmed.
about it." That's a tough feeling.
With Jim Bob being
And,
disqualified.
I didn't actually experience that because I got injured early in my career.
And as
that
this
kind
game's
of
starting to
happened.
wind down, it's looking very likely this will be a Thunder win. So the Thunder here on my NBA 2K26 will go to 2-0. The Pacers will go to 0-1, but it is early for the Pacers.
Now here's Wiggins.
They definitely regroup because it's a long season,
Caruso.
folks.
Wallace, the pass to Joe.
Go for 3. It's good! Another Thunder money ball.
Imagine how much bigger
Cha-ching!
this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Toppin, left side. Halliburton looking over the floor. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton.
Halliburton almost turned the ball over. The big problem for the Pacers is just they've just been having troubles taking too many shots, as that's good for Burton. It's 96-67. Oh no.
Halliburton outsmarts the defense with his ball.
The Thunder has the opposite of that number.
Wiggins passes to Joe. Here's Jang. He's covered by Siakam. Outside Joe. Three-pointer.
I appreciate Nathan Norman giving me the tech update, so I appreciate him on that. So, yay, Chase Elliott to the next round,
with the defensive effort.
which is good.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders.
Caruso for 3,
This was
not
the
good.
kind of performance
Miss.
relish
Rebound by
as a
Halliburton.
player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Are you talking about the you blew it army?
Really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2 games.
Yeah, you don't want to be swept. And like I said, the next time we'll play the Pacers, we'll be at
As it
home.
was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Williams.
There's a shot, and oh no, the Pacers have hit that number. Oh no!
Halliburton making the most of that opportunity to score the ball.
Wiggins passes to Joe.
Well, this will be the first two offenses for Denny Hamlin. One for the one for leading the most laps and loss, and two.
Really came in with the right mindset today.
Oh yeah, this is Denny Hamlin's first offense. I know Adam Sandler is going to need to be called on. And Sean, get the frying pan ready because Indiana has hit that number. 98 to that number. I'm not going to say that number. I almost said it, but I caught myself. So 98 to that number. Thunder wins over the Pacers. And the Thunder go to 2-0. 1-0 on the road trip. Indiana will fall to 0-1. 0-1 at home. So tough loss for the Pacers. They'll look to regroup here as Jalen Williams gets player of the game to the certain surprise of nobody. But I have a feeling the Dallas Mavericks may have something to say about the Thunder. Same with the Lakers, same with the Clippers, same with all the other teams, yada, yada, yada. I think you get what I mean. So let's go over the team comparison for the Thunder. So they were 46% from the field goal, 30% from downtown, 31% for the Pacers on the field goal, 23% from downtown. 14 fast points for the Thunder, 54 in the paint, 24. Yeah, that is just a dominant win there. 4 second chance points for the Pacers. They had outscored the Thunder bench 33-31. But the key factor is 30 assists for the Thunder, even though they had 2 offensive rebounds, 58 defensive rebounds, 1 steal. So they've had 1 turnover, which had Zippo points. 3 points off of 3 turnovers for the Pacers, 1 team foul, 3 for the Thunder. And they had 2 timeouts remaining. As we look at the box score here, Tyrese Halliburton, a game to forget. 21 points, which is great. 8 of 31. 5 of 19 from downtown. Yikes. Obi Toppin, 17 points. Pascal Siakam, 8 points. 1 for 6 for downtown, 3 for 15. I talked about this. You know, how could you be a great player and you only scored 8 points in a game? That tells you how long it's been since they played. Mathurin wasn't any better, 8 points. Isaiah Jackson, 4 points. TJ McConnell, 4 points. I was expecting a little more from TJ tonight. Jay Huff had 4 points. Andrew Nembhard, 3 points. Aaron Nesmith, Zippo. Johnny Murphy, Zippo. Ben Shepherd, Zippo. And then Jarris Walker and Tony Bradley did not play, along with James Wiseman. So that's really not good, as Nikola Topic, IJ Miller also were a healthy scratch. 35 points for J. Will. He had 13 rebounds, 6 assists, so he was 4 shy of a triple-double. SGA almost got a triple-double, 15 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Chet Holmgren got 9 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists. Carson Wallace, 8 points. Alex Caruso, 8 points. Aaron Wiggins, 6 points. 5 points for Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe had 5 points tonight. Luke Dort had a season-low 3 points. Tomas Sober had 2 points. Kendrick Williams had 2 points. Osmari Deng, Zippo. Jalen Williams, Zippo. Nikola Topics and IJ Miller also did not play. So there you go as far as that is concerned. And, of course, we'll make sure for everybody's ready. Hey, look, 1100 BC. Imagine that. So as we're going to take you now through the rest of the NBA. Other game that was final, the Golden State Warriors beat the Denver Nuggets 131-122. Stephen Curry had 32 points. Butler had 23, but he hit 20. Draymond Green, 14 points. Nikola Jokic had a triple-double, 24 points, 13 rebounds, 14 assists. Jamal Murray, 31 points. Tim Hardaway Jr., Aaron Gordon. Valanciunas had a good game, 12 points, but a loss for the Denver Nuggets. And then these games that just went final that I simmed. Atlanta Hawks beat the Orlando Magic. The Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Brooklyn Nets, the team I almost got drafted on. The Boston Celtics lost to the Knickerbockers, 141-108. Boy, that was a butt-kicking. The Milwaukee Bucks falling to the Toronto Raptors, 135-126. Rockets over the Pistons, 138-116. Sean's favorite team beating the Heat, 146-115. That is the Memphis Grizzlies. The Spurs losing to the Pelicans, 112-106. In which I'll throw a disclaimer: just flip-flop the 0 and the 2 around in my career mode, which you'll see why I say that later on. Dallas had no troubles with the Wizards, 106-79. Lakers suffered their first loss to the T-Wolves, 119-111. A pretty close game, to say the least. Warriors beat the Blazers, no surprise there. Kings beat the Jazz by 9 points. And the Clippers sent the Suns to the nurse's office, 149-105. Ooh, that is a butt-kicking, to say the least. Well, Thunder's next game is at the Atlanta Hawks. Well, it'll be on the air Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central, or earlier than that, before NXT. And then Sean will join me for the game on Thursday. We'll have tip-off at 2 p.m. Central Time. Hope you will join us for that. Now for our studio engineer, the YouTuber, and Caleb Hobbs in our WWLS The Sports Animal studio. I'm Dean DeVoles. Thank you for joining me and saying good night from Indianapolis, Indiana, where the final score, the Oklahoma City Thunder 98 and the Indiana Pacers on that number. Coming up next, we'll rejoin the Infinity Network Sports Studios programming already in progress. Talk to you again on Tuesday, everybody. You've been listening to Thunder Basketball on WWLS The Sports Animal and the Blue Hedgehog TV.